recording? What happened last time?
Penis.
Okay.
Penis!
Penis.
Penis.
And what happened with the penis?
It was cut off by Zero.
New
Cut
bottom
off my
surgery.
scraps as well.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I think that's more of a Scraps thing than it. Well, no. Zero cut off the head, so.
Let's
Scraps
go.
also bisected somebody, so I mean, they did technically cut a dick off.
Let's go,
In half.
circumcision.
We started our kind of like rudimentary investigation on what happened and trying to figure out where the singular, what we thought was singular assailant, where they could have went.
And we, of course, like geniuses, decided to split the party after Zero got a little uncomfortable talking about divinity in front of, I'm gonna do this without looking at my notes. Zamiri. So Zero and Scraps went one way, and the rest of us kind of sat on our asses, not doing anything.
So Alice.
Yeah. Thanks. I gotta learn the fucking new character names, man. I gotta learn them. I can't rely on my notebook.
You taking this so seriously? DM
Yeah, because it's important to me, you dumb motherfucker!
DM inspiration be upon ye.
Yippee!
Wait, I gotta find that picture. Fuck. Hold on.
And yeah, of course, when we split the party, Zero and Scraps find the assassins, plural. There were two of them who were hard-hitting but very squishy. Scraps chased one on top of the roof of the train and cut them in half. And Zero, after a little tiny bit of questioning, beheaded the other one. And Ander sure did fucking cast Speak with Dead on the one whose head we still had. And they truthfully answered 5 questions. Okay, now I'm looking at my notes. They asked, are you the only two on this train? Yes. What was your mission? Track down the wolf spider and eliminate. Were you only looking for one target? Yes. What do you know about fear? Wolf spider dangerous, last seen in the abyss. Who sent you? The weave mother spins many a web. Zero and Zamiri ate the body. That's what I got.
I like how that's a main point. Zero and Zamiri ate the body.
Hey man, we're respecting their culture by acknowledging it.
And Scraps as well. Scraps participates. It's
No, you're so right.
Scraps is that one friend during like Ramadan who's just like, I'm gonna try fasting too.
I got the spirit, guys.
Yeah. Alright. Anything else we want to mention before we start the session? Okay. The train...
You know how much energy it took to not say mention these nuts?
As the train stops, all of the passengers begin to get off. You step off the train and see a wrought iron railing on the edge of the platform. Walking closer, over the fence, you see a sprawling metropolis open up before you, build structurally vertically all the way down with massive stalactites all hanging with little houses built into them. Massive kind of like open areas all held together with thin strands of spiderweb, of these kind of like platforms encircling the stalactites, and then more and more buildings further into the city that you see, enveloping this massive structure in the center, what seems to be a church of some sort with black obsidian columns slowly dripping down, almost like tears, with little... Hi, Nico, I'm describing the Shadow City.
Oh my god, hi, Nico.
With spider webs being slowly encased around. The city is full of crystal gems, like amethyst and pink quartz all kind of like melding together and being built into the houses themselves. It seems the city was created not kind of like against the natural formation, but almost with it, to the point that the natural structures form around the houses and various buildings themselves. And it is massive. There are more people than you have ever seen in the streets of Kodorkraz, and they are all bustling and moving incredibly quickly. And you notice that the verticality has inspired the way that people traverse. You see zip lines, you see elevators, you see various ladders and staircases, and you see many people using flying magic or magical items or enchantments, brooms, shoes, carpets. You notice, kind of like overlooking the entire city, there's little stalls, kind of like further down the level. It seems to be like an entertainment district of various different little shops, spots of taverns and bars, and what seems to be kind of like a bright and colorful circus tent off to the side. And then further and further down, the city gets darker and a lot more armored and structured, like an armored fortress almost. And you notice there aren't as many people living farther down. It seems to be more of a fort of protection around the city and less of a place people like actually live. The majority of the houses seem to be up in the upper levels, and then you also see like hundreds of small burrowed holes, all in the encasing ceiling, walls, everything, of various different tunnels, and some lit up, others boarded up completely, and people coming in and out from work shifts at the mines. But it seems that the entire city has been built around this almost church megastructure in the city. Various platforms and stairs all lead into it, and around it you see in this beautiful stained glass image is 8 eyes all kind of encircling this almost kind of like Gothic cathedral built into the stalactite. The city opens up before you, and you are able to kind of descend a little bit onto the main top level. Where would you like to go?
So many options.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the circus then.
Y'all saw the circus, bro? Yo.
I mean, I'm down to go to the circus.
Hey, Wayne's not here.
Anyways.
Hey, Zero. There's a competition, right?
Ziri looks at Zamiri. Yeah, I think so. I think I heard of one. I think we were talking about it.
Do we have to like sign up for it? Is this like a first come first serve? Like, what's happening with it?
Oh, are you asking me just because I'm a drow?
No, I'm asking you because it was brought up.
Pretty sure Zamiri is the one that brought it up.
Was it?
Yes.
I wrote 0. My bad.
Wow.
Wow, Andrew racism moment.
No, this is a Ricky racism, not an Andrew racism. I actually legitimately wrote 0 in my notes. Whoops. I may not have been.
Wow,
I may
okay,
not have
okay.
been
So all
looking.
characters from the Shadow City / the Abyss with Z names all look the same to you, don't they?
Yeah.
Look, man, when I don't look sometimes when I type my notes.
So
I wonder
fucking
if
funny.
Danny's mic is dead or he just doesn't want to contribute.
Probably.
I hope
Hey,
it's
so scratch that. Replace all of the instances of Zero with Zamiri.
Nope, too late. It's a good character.
Oh.
No, it's canon.
yeah, Zero crosses his arms. Wow, man. I don't know. I know we got off to a rocky start, but that's kind of uncalled for.
Scraps is also gonna like look at Zero and then like cross her arms and look at Ander and be like, yeah, that's really bad.
I made a small mistake. Please don't make me fucking settle on this.
I don't know why we're mad, but if Zero's mad, I'm mad.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh,
I-
yeah, me
Excellent
too.
use of that line. You know what, Zero? You also get inspiration for this session.
Yay!
Should we look for a place to settle down so we can rest for the night whenever we need to?
Hold on, is Danny here?
Oh, Danny.
Danny,
Danny!
Danny,
Danny,
Bro,
if
bro's
you speak, we can
important
hear
to the
you.
session.
bro's dead.
Bro joined and then just like left his phone.
Oh wait, no, he's having connection issues. I saw a yellow exclamation
yeah.
mark for a minute.
Oh.
Or
Oh.
racing.
Hello?
Danny?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
No, yeah, Ricky was too racist. It killed me.
I make a fucking mistake.
And that was a big one too.
All right.
So-
yeah, does Zamiri have any like input?
On the, I think in terms of the trial, I wouldn't know if we need to sign up.
So we look for a place to stay, and then we look for more information on this.
I think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Can we also look at the circus?
We can take a look. at it.
Yeah, we look at the circus in exactly an hour.
Yippee! I don't know what that means. But yay!
Alright. So Andrew takes out a small notebook and just like, I'm just gonna create a small itinerary really quick.
Oh god, you're one of those.
What's that?
An itinerary or what I'm holding?
Oh, no, itinerary.
Oh, it's just like a list of things to do while you're at a place.
Oh. Okay.
Why does he sound so sad?
It sounded
Also-
cooler. I thought it was something cooler.
Yeah, no, there's like a lot of things like that sound like kind of cool, and then you realize what it's for, and then it becomes lame.
Oh, I think at some point, like, we should find me like a cool looking mask, because I think like going around as just my hood up kind of looks more suspicious than if I was like decorated. So stores at some point, preferably.
We can do that.
Do they sell masks around here?
I hope they do.
Hopefully.
They must.
Surely.
I mean, there is a circus tent right there that we'll go to in an hour. I'm sure they have something.
I mean, if we're shopping around, I could also use a new notebook.
They don't sell those here.
You guys don't have notebooks here?
Yeah, figure it out.
Well,
All right, let's get walking to
Hey, what
to
does-
we can stay in.
Yeah, where would people stay in the Shadow City, DM?
There's bars and taverns that one could like take respite at. There's also like the main kind of like mega church at the center, where a lot of people just kind of like take like a day or so to just kind of like take one of the free beds.
Three beds, you said.
I want to stay at the mega church.
Let's go to the mega church.
You don't have to go to the mega church.
I,
You
I
can
feel
go.
like we should. I don't think we should stay the night. I kind of have like an evil dog inside me that like my goddess doesn't like. I don't think we should stay there.
You
Not
got
even for
got
one
that
night.
dog in you?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know you lived like that.
You know me. I guess you don't, but you will.
I kind
thought
of
it was a
literally
wolf.
met you a few hours ago.
Wait, I thought it was a wolf.
Oh no, he is a wolf. I got that wolf.
Is there only one or two?
I thought the saying was about two wolves.
I hope there's only one.
According to the saying, there must be another one.
Is
Uh,
it
Just wait a
hiding?
second.
Did you lose the dog in you, brother?
I don't know. This is new, or I guess
Perhaps
it's not
it means
new.
that they will find another one.
Another? No, I don't want another one.
But you have to have two wolves in you.
There must be balance in all things, Zero.
No, I'm okay.
So, 2 wolves or 0 wolves?
Oh.
You're a wolf.
We all surround Zero. Are you a wolf?
Guys.
Andrew, why
chill.
are you laughing like that? It's scary. What are you plotting?
Let's just go find somewhere to stay.
I thought we wanted to stay at the mega church.
But
I
that
think
might
that's a
not
good
be safe for Zero.
What if we get that cool mask?
Well, I feel like it might be like an energy thing, like vibes.
Vibes.
Oh no, they're gonna vibe check you and then stab you.
Are the vibes
Yeah.
I mean,
going
I can-
to be off?
I can
Introvert
sympathize.
vibes.
The vibes.
I think
check.
the vibes were for too much for them.
I see. Okay.
Yep, tavern time.
Yay.
Alright, you guys head over to the entertainment district to kind of like look around for some taverns and maybe a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. You make your way past the residential areas and as well as like a lot of like governmental religious buildings up at the top, and then further and further down you get into past the residential buildings. Further and further down seems to be an entire level fully dedicated to shops, magical like artifact collectors, various bookstores, taverns, bars, whorehouses, entertainment areas, a large, almost kind of like netted platform built entirely of spiderweb upon which this kind of like glowing pink circus tent sits. And outside you notice a rather lanky looking elf as they just kind of like walk around on what seems to be stilts until you notice the stilts bend in a certain area and they just kind of like begin to pass over you and then slowly kind of like fold their legs 3 times over and then kind of like upside down. Let me pick a victim. Zero. You notice this this drow just kind of like upside down just goes like, "Hello. Would you like to see the circus of the dark arts?"
Yeah, I'd love to.
We're having a
Um,
performance tomorrow night.
Oh,
Be there or don't, I don't give a damn. And they hand you like a little
Be there or
flyer.
die.
thank you.
Of course. And then you notice their legs like unfold like an accordion, and then they just begin to kind of like walk over the rest of the people. Circus of the Dark Arts performance tomorrow night.
You know those involuntary full body shudders? Acacia.
Ander has like this big smile on his face, like, oh, I love this place.
You notice some kind of like smaller like little stall workshops, one of which does seem to be like next to the circus, selling kind of like fun little jester masquerade masks, or you could make like your own out of paper mache and like spider silk.
Oh, that's cool. Guys, we should all make like matching masks. I think that would be really cool.
We can do that.
You know what? Yeah, why not?
I mean, a team has to be matching.
Always matching.
Mm-hmm.
That way, whenever one of us gets lost, they know where to return us.
Oh, true.
Like on field
Wait,
trips.
you're so right.
Yeah.
You walk over to what seems to be like an elderly kobold, which is rare. Of these kind of like dark draconic scales all over them, and these kind of like little spectacles over their eyes. They seem to be reading like the Morning Gazette. Just kind of like flip over, look over at you guys, and just kind of go, "Here to buy a mask?"
Yes.
Yes, many masks.
Alright, the larger ones are 2 silver. If you want to make your own, it's 5 silver.
5.
This
Okay,
many,
okay,
and he holds up a hand missing 2 fingers.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, perfect. I give him 5 gold.
Hey, where do you think you're doing waving that kind of fucking money around, huh?
You
Oh my
said
God.
5.
Listen, I run a legitimate business over here. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to do or prove, or I don't want your fucking gold. 5 silver.
But
Are you colorblind?
I never had silver before.
What the fuck?
I only have gold.
Hey, he just kind of like points at Kane. Is this your guy over here?
Yeah.
Doesn't he know what the fuck silver is?
Mm-mm.
Haven't you taught him?
Oh no, I don't teach them things. They learn on their own.
Right, well, before they fucking learn what the fuck a silver piece is, I ain't getting them a mask.
I mean, I can probably give you some.
Then why didn't you just say so? They hold up their
Well, you
hand.
didn't ask.
I
Then I'll
said
give him,
5 silver if you want to make your own. If not, it's 2.
10 silver.
For the both of you?
That's what I give him.
Do you know how to work with
Yes.
spiderweave?
No, but I suppose I'll learn today.
Puts the Gazette away. Fucking tourists, man. He begins to just kind of like show you how to like bend the different like spider silk around. It's kind of like working with like paper mache, almost like kind of like a clay, like sticky, like almost like dough texture. But then like it like hardens as you kind of like enchant it almost. Like there's a specific like movement that you can do. Kind of like pressing your thumb over it a specific amount of times, and as you do so, it just kind of like begins to slowly harden in your hands. It's difficult to learn, and like it kind of takes like a couple of tries before you really get it, but it seems like you can very easily unharden the spider silk before it like gets baked. And you see like a little like stone oven just kind of like off to the corner with like a few broken pieces of like spider silk masks that just kind of like didn't really make the cut. So he begins to teach you how to weave one, and then kind of like once you're... What do Scraps' and Kane's masks look like?
Well, we're all making our own, right? Or to get the same?
We're gonna match.
So what should we pick?
Oh, we can't be wolves. That's
Oh, we
bad.
can't be wolves.
I don't think so.
What does a spider cleanup crew member look like?
Oh man, that's a good question.
Apparently, there's 2 dragons.
There's 2 dragons now. Oh yeah, I knew this. Oh wait.
That was a rally moment.
I mean, we could make like dragon masks. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be nifty.
Valor would love that.
Have a dragon in his face? Or their fuck.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Misgendering from beyond the grave.
Um,
Even in death, they cannot rest.
Yeah, they probably want a real big dragon.
pull out a 40k dreadnought. Even in death, I am still misgendered.
Alright, so you guys make dragon masks? Are all of you guys making masks?
Yeah, Zero
Yeah.
gives 5 silver pieces.
Alright, if you're making a mask, just like deduct 5 silver from your inventory. And is everybody making a dragon mask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acacia's mortal fucking enemy.
Acacia, who suggested this sarcastically, has to go along with it.
Aw, buddy.
She's like, well, fuck, I opened my goddamn mouth.
Oh. Scraps is autistic. He doesn't understand sarcasm.
No.
You had to put /s afterward.
Yeah.
Once all of your masks have been woven, this kobold then begins to kind of like show you how to like paint it with like a different color. Once all of them are painted, one by one, you are forced to just like put them into the oven and wait like 5 minutes for it to bake. And he does not make conversation. He just kind of like stands there and taps his foot.
Good.
Ding.
Are any of us really good at conversation?
Do you like the Shadow City?
Huh? Me?
What's your name, by the way?
What's it to you?
Nothing really.
I suppose nothing, yeah.
The name's Erm.
Your name is Aaron?
Yeah.
What?
What was my father? Just call me Erm.
Was what a middle name or a last name?
Are you fucking stupid? A last name.
Only
of
Miles.
course.
Oh no.
What? Have you ever met anybody with
anybody.
what as a middle name?
I met a who.
As a middle name?
Yeah.
Where?
I've met a what as a second baseman. That's
but what about
a
a
fun
where?
little humor joke for you guys. If anybody's into Abbott and Costello comedy over here.
Who's
Oh,
on
it is
fire,
one-
Alec?
Thanks, Alice.
I got you.
The fun little humor, as opposed to an unhumor joke.
Yeah. Anyway, after all the masks are fucking done, hands them over to you. And then begins to kind of like sit on his little like lawn chair ass chair, pulls out his paper, and just kind of like looks over it at all of you and just goes, "Are you still here?
Thank you,
You're welcome."
Thanks, Aaron.
Uh-huh.
Have a good one.
I will.
Thank you.
Hope to see you again.
Okay, you guys are still here.
Why are
We'll
you
be
still
off
here?
now.
Do you guys leave?
Okay.
Yeah.
Or do
This
you
was
all
too
stand
much.
there?
Irvin's gonna
And
Irvin's gonna tell Irvin's going to tell their partner, like, you wouldn't fucking believe it. I met these assholes that kind of just took up the stall for like 20 minutes.
Oh god, you guys are like the fucking hillbillies that come into like a New York sandwich shop and just stand there for 10 minutes going, what do you recommend?
Oh my god.
We should plan where we want to go next, but in front of
You see like somebody
but
gets into
you-
line behind you.
Doesn't want us here anymore. We should probably move.
No, alright. We can do that.
So, since has a last name, what's your guys' last name?
Becos.
What?
That's my last name, Becos.
Echoes.
Can you spell that?
Legos?
Bekkos.
Okay.
Beckos.
Yeah,
Echoes.
that's my last name.
Quiero dar un bequito.
Ander Beckos. Your initials are like AB.
It's negative
The
or
humor
positive?
is not lost on us. Well, the humor was not lost on my family. In fact, my brother was also an AB as well.
In
What was that
any
name?
C.
I didn't hear you up.
Zero, did you not ask a question?
Oh, I thought you said something, so
I did not say
letting-
anything.
No. Are you
It
sure?
must have been it must have been a fragment of your imagination.
Oh my god. I got too many of those nowadays. Too much imagination. Yeah. Anyway, do you not have like a C in your family?
There was
Like
my
AB.
cousin Cassie, but we don't know what happened to her.
Oh, that's a shame.
Do you have a D in your family?
I don't actually know if there's a B in my family.
Oh, I
There's a
said
B?
B. Bees do not live here.
Anyways, so I
Did we
There-
ask
there's,
them about the competition?
well, I had Octavius told me to go talk to this one Drider priestess, and give her this like really expensive wine bottle that I had or that I bought to go give her. So I think we should like look for her.
Alright.
Yeah. So I guess we can go into the mega church because I feel like that's where she would be. I mean, to the giant temple, not mega church. I don't know that word.
We can go to the mega church.
Are you guys
That concept.
going to find a tavern to stay in, or are you going to the church? Just tell me where you want to go.
I'm so confused. We say one thing and now we're going
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Zero, you must make up your mind.
I mean, we can
Can do
find.
tavern and then church.
Okay, tavern and then church. All right.
Opens
Church
up
and a
notebook.
tavern.
Opens up notebook. Starts crossing things off. Tavern, church, information, then circus.
Okay, tavern time.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are a few in the entertainment district. What kind of tavern are you looking for? Something like high class, like, you know, like a little on the nicer side, kind of like a tourist attraction? Are you looking for something kind of like a little local, a little like off to the side, but still kind of like, you know, chill atmosphere? You kind of go there after like a long day of work, or are you looking for like the hole in the wall that like no one's gonna see you in?
I think like the
Ooh.
slummiest like piece of shit place we could
I
find.
knew that's what
Yeah, I
Zero
would-
was gonna say.
Let's go to that.
Good.
Okay.
All right, so you're looking for like the piece of shit, like the most disgusting.
I trust Zero. Zero's been around here. I don't know where I'm going. Right
Yeah,
click
Zero.
follow.
Make a deception check. You know exactly
Oh
where
my
you're going.
All right, guys, follow me.
May I,
Deception.
may I ask, do you have any idea in mind?
Wait, I have advantage on deception checks. Oh, don't worry, guys. I know a spot.
I mean, yeah, Zero's like pretty convincing. He definitely knows a spot. Make a survival check.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Hang on.
Zooey, mama.
So fucking funny. Survival.
I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, and that one, I gotta do 10 push-ups. Hold on.
What?
Funny.
What? There's a
I'm joking.
game?
I'm joking. I'm fucking around.
That's so funny.
I didn't know about this.
Do we want to use our inspiration for that role?
That'd be funny.
Like, can someone do the roll with them? I'm like,
I do think it's really funny.
No. I think it's hilarious.
I think it is really funny.
You circle the lower levels for 3 hours
Oh my god.
before I
Trust
feel
me,
you pass by the Kobold 5 times.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Like the first 2 times he ignores you, the next 2 times he goes, none of my business. The last time you circle past him, he goes, "Are you guys fucking lost or something?"
Long
No.
time no see.
He just kind of stares
Just
at you.
really enjoy your shop.
Ha.
I look so annoyed with Zero right now as I take out my flask and just take a sip from it, put it back in my pocket.
What kind of place are you guys looking for?
Like a local spot to stay in, the local tavern.
Local, you say?
Yeah,
like-
like super local.
Super local. You could try Squalathids. I will write that down, yes. Yeah. Friendly dwarven fella. You know, as long as you pay your tab. And, you don't
You-
mind some bugs crawling around the floor.
Mm.
Scraps is like, oh, yummy.
Snack!
Midnight snacks.
Oh, you don't want to eat those, fella.
Why?
Gonna upset your tummy.
They are filled with poison.
It'll be fine.
You have drinking poison before?
Yeah.
I would be more surprised to hear that he hadn't, to be honest.
The Mary sounds impressed.
Ander just whispers to himself, how the fuck did I get here?
So, Skolthiz is right, actually, you passed by it like 6 times, I think. It's that, like, little one with the falling over roof, and the broken window.
Oh, does it say
Yes,
Sculpted on the
we missed it.
sign?
Yeah.
Ah, if we'd known that was where we were going, we would not have missed it.
It says Skolthid's Tavern.
Yeah, but now we know that we want to go to Sculpted and we will not miss it. They start walking to the
Alright,
tavern.
Herb just kind of like does like a little newspaper flourish and just shakes his head. You come upon the most uninviting looking place imaginable. It reeks from the outside, which you did not think it looked like could do. It looks disturbing. The wood is rotted, and then slowly it has begun to kind of like build up a almost like support beams of like mold from like the ground up, as like the mold is so strong that like mushrooms have begun to grow on the sides and now act as like support beams for like the structure. Some of them are glowing. You notice various like bones of arthropods slowly kind of like etching it themselves like into the various like walls and windowsills, slowly like kind of like wrapping themselves over the ledges. As you enter the tavern through a kind of like metallic door, you're welcomed by an aroma of what's probably food or pesticide. You're not sure. It has that kind of like acidic smell to it that it's either or. And when someone pushes out like a little bowl of soup, you're still not sure because it just looks very sickly green. It's a fair-sized kind of like bar, and you do notice like a little ladder leading to like upstairs, and there's just kind of like a hand-painted sign that says like 5 copper per night if you want like a room. You're not sure how many rooms there are. You notice several cracks in the floor, and as you kind of like look through them, you notice like you're near the lower levels of the city, and beneath you, through the various webs and nets of spider webs and smaller platforms and stalactites, is a deep, empty, dark abyss staring back out at you. So you step over those and try to kind of like find your footing. The atmosphere is kind of like a late night bodega, but evil, where people have gone to get like, you know, like a late night meal or a beer or whatever, but there is just a lot of hostility in the air, and no one seems to be kind of like looking each other in the eye. You notice a large group of kind of like muscled individuals, dwarves, humans, and drow, all with this kind of like same tattoo of like a strange, almost kind of like insectoid eating like a rabbit alive, all with these deep, dark green, piercing eyes. Seemingly kind of just like elbowing each other, playing a deck of cards, and like drinking loudly and roughly. You notice a woman kind of like with purple hair and strange horns passed out on a table, and several dwarves all kind of like drinking together, seemingly having ordered what seems to be just known as the drink on the menu, which is a tiny little cup that you get, and you kind of like catch a whiff of it, and it smells like, for lack of a better term, gasoline. And they all kind of like sit around in a table, all staring at the shot, and one of them goes, and then slams the shot onto the table, drinks it, and then proceeds to vomit it all over the table, and then the rest of them begin to laugh at their friend, and just go, you lost. And then he seemingly has to pay for a round for the rest of the group. You come
Upon entering,
yes.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Go.
'cause, like upon entering and seeing all the bones and the fungus and the what I can only describe as general desecration.
Mhm.
Zamiri's gonna speak up in like a very like neutral tone. Oh, this reminds me of my place of birth. And he's gonna continue walking in as if this doesn't faze them.
Yeah, this place is kind of awesome.
Yeah. This is so friendly. Everyone's having so much fun.
I want to try to drink.
Me too.
Oh, me too. Me three.
I
I
think
think
I'll
we
stick to
should-
nothing, thank you.
What? Acacia, this is like a bonding moment.
I'm good, thanks.
I guess.
Someone should stay sober just in case.
Yeah, I think I don't want Acacia to, be alone in that soberness.
At the sober comment, Ziri's gonna look at Acacia with like the most like bewildered expression. like with the genuinely like, oh, I didn't think you'd say that.
I had
Uh,
such a bad hangover last time that I think I need to take a break.
Oh, I get that. We should probably also check on like the woman that's like passed out. I feel like that's kind of dangerous.
A polite thing to do, I suppose.
All right, so who's going where? Zamiri's going to the bar?
Well, first I want to figure out where everyone else is going first.
Okay.
I want to go to the bar.
Okay.
And I'll join.
So Kane and Scraps are at the bar. You notice what seems to be a Dwergar woman with a rather impressively long beard as it kind of like trails behind her as she walks, and a head of hair all braided in like different lengths. She has like beads, feathers, and like full just kind of like rocks braided into her hair, and these like pale eyes, almost like translucent, and it feels like she looks like a little past you as she speaks, but the kindest voice emits from her as she just goes, "What can I get you?" As you notice, the menu really just has like maybe 4 items: a glass of water, a glass of Underdark beer, the drink, and soup of the day.
Can I have the drink and the soup of the day?
Now I'm gonna need to see some ID over here.
ID.
Yeah, well,
Hey, these nuts.
how old are you, little one?
Oh no.
27.
Wow. She kind of like pulls out a book, puts on like a little pair of glasses and just like flips through it. Goblin.
Oh my god, she's got the
27.
book, she's got the book!
All right, you're all set for that. That'll be 3 copper for you.
Copper. I only have gold.
Well, I don't mind taking that off your hands if you're offering it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, she pockets the gold, kind of like winks at you, and then puts 2 rancid smelling things in front of you. The drink is a shot. It is crystal clear, and you notice that the glass that it is in is adamantine.
What? Oh.
Uh, the soup of the day smells acidic and a little spicy to the point that like it makes your eye like water a little bit. It's got this like kind of like sickly, putrid, like yellow and green color. What's Kane getting?
I'll be having the same thing.
All right, 3 copper for you as well. And could I get your age and race, please? I'm not quite sure what to make of you. Apologies.
In my head, I'll go, Kaynell, how old are you?
What? I told you before. You said happy birthday to me.
I know, but it was more of a courtesy thing than anything else.
Whatever, man. Just say that you don't. Just say that you hate me. Just say that you. Just say it. Actually.
No, I don't.
Okay, now sound more convincing.
Oh, okay, I don't hate you. That much.
You know that I can believe. I'm 58, which young for an elf, but legally able to drink. Or I was 58, I guess.
Yeah, was. Here, I'll round up for you. I'm 60 and an elf.
Fuck you, man! Fuck you! The woman just kind of like skims through the 60, you say? Oh, wow. Well, congratulations on your... Is this gonna be your first drink?
It'll be the first and maybe the last, so see how this goes.
It seems our reputation precedes us. And she slides the drink and soup to you as well. What are you guys trying first?
We're gonna leave the drink for last, right?
I already ate the soup.
Oh god, okay, I'll start eating.
There's like a little like kind of like biscuit of like dark rye bread next to it. It's like kind of like crunchy, but has this like really interesting like almost like garlicky flavor. The soup, not bad. It kind of tastes like tomato soup, and then like if you've like kind of like grated like a pickle over it. Very weird. Not the worst thing in the world, not the best, but definitely tastes better than it smells. And at some point you do realize that like you just kind of have to like close your nose a little bit as you're eating it. But if you can like kind of stomach how like much it is, not bad.
A pickle, you say? You had me on pickle.
You know, not as bad as I thought it'd be.
It was so good.
And then
Are you
before we
ready?
have the drink, I think Zero also went to the bar, right?
The Zero also want to try the drink.
Yeah.
You flag over Zero.
The woman just kind of goes, "Just a drink for you then, sir?"
Yes, please.
Not an issue. 3 copper for that.
He'll hand over 3 copper.
All right, thank you. She slides the drink over and puts the book away.
Guys, do I really look that old? She didn't even ask me for my age.
I don't know. I guess you do.
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think I still look young and spry. Like you guys.
Awesome.
The big
Thank
pep
you.
in your step.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, are you guys?
Are we ready?
Okay. It smells like the cleaner that you use to get rust off of walls. Are you all drinking at the same time?
Yeah.
Please give me
Bottoms up.
Constitution saving throws.
Copy.
I have advantage against poison. That doesn't. Not.
Yes, yes, it does.
Wait a minute.
Whatever this toxic waste you drink it is, it's definitely gonna poison you.
Right?
Okay, 0, you succeed.
Oh.
Oh my god.
What did Scraps get?
Let's roll on this device.
The device.
Gotcha! Oh, I put
Okay,
advantage by accident.
No, you're fine. It's
Yeah.
19 succeeds. So, all of you feel something hit your tongue. You can't discern the flavor as it goes numb instantly. And then the alcohol just kind of like slithers down your throat, numbing that as well. And then once it gets to your stomach, you kind of like, begin to kind of like contract almost, and then like you forget how to vomit as your stomach is just kind of like trying to expel this. Zero and Scraps, you have the constitution to just kind of like willfully calm your stomach. Kane, this it's either you're going to vomit this up right now, or you will be like poisoned, like you will get the poisoned condition for an hour. And I'm gonna leave the choice up to you, which you would rather do.
Kane, seeing his good old friend stomach this down like champions, is gonna be like, don't let it out, don't let it out, don't let it out. That was great.
Your tongues are numb, by the way.
You don't look great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should go for another.
Okay.
Okay.
But
You
maybe
look-
later.
We have 3 more.
The bartender just looks over at you and just goes, "Sorry, I have a rule. I can't serve anybody unless I understand them."
Give me a second.
Oh.
Give me a second. Give me a second here.
Kane, you have the poisoned condition for an hour.
Oh god, I really hope we don't fight or do.
I wish we should have like go up like someone behind, like go up behind someone and like push them into someone else and duck out the way, sort of bar fight.
Okay, I think I'm good. I have 3 more.
She just kind of like looks at you and just kind of like points at the clock and just goes like, "You should be fine after about an hour. And then you can try
No.
again." Well,
But
listen.
I have to go to the carnival in an hour.
I don't want anyone getting sick or dying on my watch. And she just kind of like nods at the passed out woman.
Who Acacia is like kind of standing beside, like, is she alive?
Alright, so 3 of you are drunk. Like incredibly
Let's
so.
go.
What are
So-
what are Zamiri, Ender, and Acacia
go.
doing?
Acacia, because Zero had said, like, oh, maybe we should check on that passed out lady. Acacia's kind of hovering, like, is she alive?
Can you roll medicine to check?
Who wants to roll medicine?
I would.
Go for it.
I would like to
Okay.
assist.
Okay.
You See, 21.
21. You kind of get like a little bit close, and for like a moment you don't hear breathing, and you're about to like pronounce her time of death, until you just hear her groggily go, I don't have your.
Oh, are you trying to say something to me?
smell that?
Shit.
Their life. He's just like they look pitiful, just gonna like continue staring at them. And then back to Acacia, then back to the severely inebriated woman.
After a moment, she kind of like begins to like turn a little bit, and then like raises her head and just kind of like looks at Acacia. Am I dead?
I hope not.
But then why do I see an angel?
Just slowly turns at Acacia with like a shocked look.
Pardon?
You're too pretty for the Underdark. Did I die?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Then turns to, like turns her head the other way, sees Ander and goes, ah! Never mind.
I got that reaction out of a couple people, don't worry.
Ah, fuck my head. Ah, shit. And
No,
she
thank
just
you.
like slowly like raises her head, and you feel like you hear like several bones crack. Oh shit. Who are you people? And you see like the woman just kind of like rise, long purple hair falling down her back, these two large spider-like black eyes, and then smaller like pink ones all around her, horns up kind of like curving above her head and then over onto the side, kind of like a spider's pincers almost, and then humanoid like ears, with kind of like a dark brown skin, and this seemingly like kind of like nicer looking armor almost. Definitely doesn't fit into this kind of like bar area. You also notice like a motif of like eyes just kind of like all over her kind of like clothing. Give me a perception check, Anders, Amiri, and Acacia.
Oh,
Perception. Gonna use psionic power on that one.
Yeah, Alec, that's a 6.
6. 26 for Ander, and what did Zamiri get?
it smells too weird in here.
What'd
I'm
you
closing my
get?
eyes and
What'd
ears
you
and
get?
nose. I rolled a 1.
Oh fuck, I gotta do 10 push-ups now.
As Zamiri and Acacia are speaking to this woman, Ander, you notice the 3 individuals with the strange bug tattoos and glowing green eyes, kind of like almost shuffled their bodies to kind of like turn their backs to this woman almost, and you catch sight of one of them kind of like taking out like a little coin purse and seemingly counting the coins in it.
Did you make a bet?
It doesn't seem like it's theirs.
Well, I'm like leaning down to ask her, did you make a bet?
Huh? I'm not the I'm not the fucking gambler.
Do they seem to? I want to cast Lesser Restoration on them.
Okay.
to see if they've like maybe it'll do something and make them more coherent.
Does lesser restoration cure hungover? Probably. Like.
Well, I mean, because like they can use poison, doesn't it?
Yeah. As you just kind of like lay a hand on her, she's kind of like, kind of like winces at it like a little bit, and then like you see her just kind of like face drop a little bit, and she's kind of like gets up really quickly. She kind of like looks around, a little confused. What the fuck? That was. Oh, are you one of those healer things?
No.
Okay. And she just kind of like begins to kind of like pat herself a little. And then looks over at the group of people with the bug tattoos and green eyes and just goes, "You motherfuckers!" Reaches underneath the table, and you'd see like a large greatsword begin to just kind of like slowly. It seems to be like this like large greatsword like whip almost. Like attach itself together, materialize. She slams through a table, and then immediately attacks the three individuals holding her money. It seems. I would like everybody to roll initiative.
That's my life.
What?
Like, and
May I have one free action before we roll initiative? Can I, the second I see your sword, can I start my blade song?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Okay, I would like to do a similar thing.
What would you do?
No, I would like to use my visual blessing.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's the one that gives advantage on initiative?
Yes,
Who are you giving it to?
to myself.
Okay.
No one else, just me.
Me. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, everybody else roll initiative, please.
I'm gonna just put it in the chat. I know I have
Let's
inspiration,
go!
but I really don't want to use it on this. Where's
I
Thea's button when I need it?
Have advantage on initiative.
Yippee!
I read things.
I love Nico going, man, hopefully we don't get into combat this session.
Yeah, I was thinking about using the lesser restoration on them, but
Fuck that guy.
22.
I got an 18.
Wait, oh no, it's just acrobatics, never mind.
What did Kane get for initiative? Oh, he's not here. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Alright, that's fine.
Oh, sorry. I read it
Kane's
as
in a
6.
drunken poison
Oh,
stupor.
sorry, okay. 6 for initiative. Nice, alright. So, 0, scraps. And then... do. Got 0 scraps. Oh, what did Zamiri get?
18.
18, okay. Alright, 0, you are up.
Zeru's gonna stumble around. Who are we attacking?
I'm gonna point to the 3 fucks.
he'll draw his sword sword and like blindness.
Oh yeah, 0, Scraps, and Kane, you are all drunk, by the way.
Yeah.
Does that do anything for like rolls?
Do you think it should?
Yeah.
Then do with that
Oh,
what you
buddy.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So funny. Disadvantage.
On attacks?
Yeah.
Alright.
Uh,
Oh, buddy.
man.
Siri will go big as a bonus action. As he like throws himself like not really into the group, but like onto the table that they were like sitting at,
Mhm.
and like swing at one.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Also non-lethally, not
Okay,
Bro's
okay.
not trying to go crazy. Have 2 attacks.
Both miss as you kind of like throw yourself at the table and then swing your great sword up above. You notice the woman just go, "Hey, fucking watch it!" As like your sword like begins to kind of like almost like wobble a little bit, and then she like jumps over it. As like the guys just kind of like very easily like duck out of the way. Your swings are very like large but slow. They have a lot of power, but they're very easy to like duck. Anything else you want to do?
It's gonna be his turn.
Alright, he's standing right there. Actually, I believe you had advantage on your first one, because you got a natural 20 on initiative. So it would hit the, like your first attack would hit, one of them. As like the woman jumps over your sword and you get this guy in his like fucking kneecap. He just like screams out. Roll damage for that first one.
Yay! And that'll be plus 1d6 because he's in his big mode, so that's 20 total.
Fucking damn.
Nice. Okay. And then the next one misses. Scraps, you are up.
Oh well. I got half down from my little stool. It almost face plant to the floor. And I'm going to rage. Yeah. And now I'm gonna go strike whoever.
Roll initiative.
I'm gonna strike whoever's kneecaps just got busted.
Okay.
I'm rolling initiative.
Yep.
Or rolling
wait,
disadvantage.
What is yeah, you would be. Actually, if you're attacking the same guy that Zero did, you can flank him. So straight roll.
Let's go.
And what is a 5 on your wild magic table?
Huh?
What is sorry, what's what did you roll for your wild magic table?
Let's find out together.
Don't forget.
An 8.
Hey, what does that
I
mean?
think 8 is actually really good.
A bolt of light shoots from my chest. Another creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet of me must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of their next turn.
Damn. Okay, wait, what kind of save is it?
It is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Alright. Does an 18 succeed?
I believe so.
Some may say.
Some may say.
It should be in your character sheet underneath spells.
Spells. I don't have a save DC.
Uh,
Oh no!
okay, hold on, let me look at it. I think it uses your constitution. No, not
Yeah,
sorcery.
it is, proficiency plus con, but,
Okay, there we go. Alright, so then... Then, yeah, your spell save DC would be 14. So that succeeds, not blinded. Does he take any damage?
No, if he succeeds, he should be fine.
Okay, can you do this
Yeah.
on each of your turns?
Yeah, I can do this as a bonus action.
Okay. Alrighty. Make your 2 attacks.
Yep, let me do that real quick.
Hacha! Oh,
Bless you.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm gonna attack again. Hacha!
Oh my god!
1 in 400.
Can one of them be a reckless attack?
Yes, they can both be reckless.
Oh, okay, let's roll again. Let's go!
26 hits.
Let's go!
20 hits.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
That's
Another
1.
20 for 1. And then 13 for the other. Okay. The guy that you and Zero are attacking together looks fucking hurt.
Yeah! And I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Alright, Zamiri, you are up.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to. Well, it's only these 3 folks. You don't need. Okay, so I am going to cast. Guiding bolt.
Alright, on which one? There's 3 of them. 2 have been untouched. 1
Yeah, no-
is.
Yeah. Touch one of the untouched ones.
Okay. Make your attack.
Ooh, there's an 18 hit.
An 18 hits? Roll the damage.
Yippee!
What does your guiding bolt look like?
So like, it's gonna look like my shadow's going to like extend like in front of me, and then from it, like a little goopy black ball is going to rise. It's gonna kind of like open up in the front to kind of look like an eyeball, and shoot like a very dark purpley like bolt of energy.
Oh, why are Zamiri's spells gross?
Because
You made the hot boy gross.
you're so cringe. What's wrong?
What's the fucking damage?
Uh, oh, I can't count. Oh, okay.
It's alright, man. Take your turn.
It's going to be 14,
14 damage.
and the next attack done to it
Has advantage.
has advantage.
Alright, is that gonna be your turn?
No, it actually
Okay.
will not. I'm going to use my. Well, actually, yes, actually.
Okay. Alright. After Zamiri, is going to be the 3, thugs. First one on, what seems to be his last limb, is going to, let's see. He's gonna go for Zero. You gave him, kind of like a beating. And you see he just raises 2 fists and like does like 2 like quick jabs at you. This first one is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. It's going to be 11 points of damage, and please make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it poison?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Oh, 14.
14, that fails. Until the end of your next turn, you are winded. That means that you are not allowed to make any attacks, just like as part of your action. You can do everything else, but you are not allowed to attack an opponent.
Okay.
And then he's going to make his second attack against you. Does a 14 hit.
That misses.
Okay, spends a key point, flurry of blows. Another 25 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
It's gonna be 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Alright, that's gonna be his turn. The next one that Zamiri hit, human woman with these kind of like almost dark looking kind of like ragged robes. She's just going to kind of like scream out and like grab onto Scraps' scythe and just kind of like roar in his face. And Scraps, you see almost like monstrous spider-like parts begin to slowly excrete from her skin. Like various limbs begin to grow and like fur like down her arms, and like her nails become claws, and like multiple sets of eyes begin to bulge out of her face. She's going to rage and then use like extra limbs as like pincer claws and do 2 attacks against you, Scraps.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay. Let me get a different die then.
Remember, you guys have the Valor braces.
Valor bracers.
Oh yeah.
Okay, does a 27 hit?
Some may say.
Some may say.
I'm gonna use my reaction to make her reroll that with my runic shield.
Okay. That is going to miss. As like one pincer, like Scraps, you're able to just like very narrowly avoid it, and you like smell poison on it. The other one aims for a spot that you're not able to like very easily outmaneuver until Zero just kind of like strikes at her with his foot, and she just kind of like drops to one knee. The pincer misses you by like a hair, and like the poison like burns your skin a little bit, not enough to do damage or anything, but you can tell that it's potent. And she's just going to kind of like seemingly look at you a little bit like deeper, Scraps, and just kind of like look over at her other compatriot. You think that's the one they were talking about? That's going to be her turn. The next one is going to kind of like back off from the rest of the group, pull out a heavy crossbow, and then aim it at... yeah, Zamiri, because you're the only other person that did damage.
Oh, no.
You could just say no.
That is a natural 20.
No, it's not. That's a what? It's not gonna do anything damage-wise.
Well, I'm waiting for someone to scream
Watch this,
out.
guys.
I'm waiting for someone to scream out, Silvery Barb!
No, if I could do it, hit me.
Unless
Alice
Alice
here?
is not here yet.
Sorry, pardon, sorry. Zoned out.
You're good.
Lost in the sauce.
I got a
Maybe
natural
sitting
20
on my
against
desk.
Zamiri.
A natural 20? No, the fuck it's not.
Yeah, I think it's
Silvery
fucking
Barb.
exactly.
Ow, like awkward.
Alec, I need you to understand that if you hadn't specifically called it out to me, I don't Silvery Barb you like I do to Mark. You know this.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Sage, please get off my desk.
What is
Thank
it, a
you.
wisdom save?
Yeah, no, fuck you, Silvery Barbs.
You're gonna Silvery Barb Sage?
What is it, a wisdom save?
She just tried to bite me, so yes, I am.
Alice, what save is it?
My DC is 16.
Okay. Okay, that's gonna be
Watch from more
a
than 6.
9.
Wow.
Oh, and I can give advantage to somebody, right?
Mhm.
Who's next in the turn order?
Next in the turn order would be the lady.
I'm giving
Give
her
it to the
advantage.
lady.
How do you give her advantage?
Acacia's silvery barbs are like a light pink kind of spell magic mist. And it's going to slap the motherfucker across the face who was trying to hit Zamiri. And is just going to gently breeze the hair of this mysterious lady.
Reroll. Does a 17 hit you, Zamiri?
No.
Okay, fuck you. Alright, that's gonna be his turn. Actually, action surge, because why not? He's not making it past this round.
Yeah.
One more.
Oh, go on a blaze of glory.
Okay, does a 22 hit you?
Wow, just barely.
Alright. That's gonna be
Damn it, now I have to do math. Fuck you.
8 points of piercing damage,
Wow.
and 4 points of cold damage. Please make a strength saving throw.
Fuck. 14.
14, that
That's all I
does
got.
not succeed. You can tell that, like, this dart,
That's
while
one.
like a little bit cold, is starting to kind of like spread through your skin. And if something isn't done about it by the end of your next turn,
Wait, no, 15.
does not succeed.
16.
30.
If something isn't
I'll
done
keep
about
going
this,
until it's...
if something just isn't done about it by the end of your next turn, you will take a lot more damage from the cold, and you feel like your like movements are getting like a little bit like sluggish as you kind of like take this cold like pincer almost. Not enough to affect you just yet, but you have until the end of your next turn. That is
To live.
going to that is going to be all of them. Next up is going to be this lady with purple hair. Acacia, as you give her inspiration, she kind of just bristles almost a little bit, like she's not used to kind of like fighting with other people, and then kind of like looks back at you and just goes like, didn't know surfacers could stand on their own. And takes her like whip sword, and let's see, she's going to help out you, Scraps, kind of like get next to the woman with like 2 pincer claws, get behind her, and then try and use her whip sword to choke her essentially. Let's see, it's gonna be a hit. That does that amount of damage. And she is restrained. Attacks against her have advantage. That's gonna be her turn, and you are up.
So there's one person who has guiding bolt marked on them. There's one person that's restrained, and then there's a guy with a crossbow.
Yes.
Okay, I'm making sure I have all that.
Oh wait, I think the person that had guiding bolt on them is restrained. That's my bad. I'll just move it over to the different person.
Okay. How is the one with guiding bolt looking? Because I know the one that's currently restrained is not looking great.
About like half HP.
I'm gonna go for the one with guiding bolts on them. As Ander kind of just like walks up, almost like bows his head a little bit, The Gravekeeper's domain is rather full. Let us not add to it. And these, like, almost sharp-looking purple shunts of energy come out of, like, the backs of his hand as he's going to make kind of a punching, stabbing motion at that guy. I have advantage on that. And I'm going to put my wild talent die on it. So, Bidoop. Does a 26.
26 hits.
Alright, I have sneak attack on top of that.
Okay, so that's, what, 30 total?
Yep. And that's all psychic damage.
Okay.
Are they still up?
Barely.
Barely? Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to do it again, but add a d4 this time. I do not, however, get sneak attack on this. And this is also not with advantage.
24 hits?
24 hit? I forgot to... it's 6 damage. I forgot to uncheck sneak attack. That's my bad.
They had exactly 6 hit points. How do you want to do this?
So the actual Blade's flavor text is that it does not leave a single mark. So it just kind of looks like I punch the guy, and then I slash at the top of his head, and there's just like blood trickling down from his nose and ears as he just falls over.
Dead. Alright. Bleeding, like, out of his, like, orifices. There is one guy untouched, and there is a woman with pincer claws that it looks very rough as well. Is that gonna be your turn, Ander?
I'm gonna move away and take cover behind the table.
Alright, Kane and Acacia, you guys are up.
How many of them are still up?
2.
2?
1 untouched, 1 looking very rough. The one that looks very rough is restrained.
This is so stupid. But I'm finally able to do it.
No. No.
I would like to cast Spirit Shroud.
Oh my god. I thought a different spell was about to use.
I don't have any AoE spells, Ricky.
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna cast Fireball like Alice. No.
Okay, you call forth spirits of the dead, which flit around you for the spell's duration. The spirits are intangible and invulnerable. Till the spell ends, any attack you make deals 1d8 extra damage when you hit a creature within 10 feet of you. Damage is radiant, necrotic, or cold. Any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. What do the spirits look like around you?
I think it would be really fucking funny if they were little dragon spirits.
That is adorable. The other thing I was gonna say was the spirits of your dead comrades.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going for funny, not hurting.
God.
Also, I'm not sure Acacia would, like, remember them well enough to have an actual discernible, vivid memory of the 2 traveling companions who are not Felix and Nell. 3? Alice doesn't remember in this moment.
Little skeletal dragons begin to dance around you. Who are you attacking?
I'm attacking the guy. Well, I'm gonna use Green Flame Blade because my multi-attack lets me attack with cantrips.
Yay!
They're beside each other, right?
No, they are not. The one that's untouched moved farther away from all of this mess.
Oh, he's a pussy. Well,
he's using a heavy crossbow.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit him with a booming blade.
Ooh.
First. God.
Booming blade. Alright.
It's actually not terrible.
Make your attack.
I rolled an 8, but
Mhm.
I have a +8, so it's
16, that is their AC
Is it?
exactly.
Wait. My rapier gets a +1. Did I? I don't know if I actually added that into my spell attack bonus with my rapier. Whatever. It hits, I don't care.
Yeah, you get to decide that.
Spirit Shroud gives me a D8. Booming Blade is 1d8.
And your rapier is 1d.
Yeah. My rapier is 1d8. Yeah. Rah! Oh my god. I had to roll 2 1s, huh?
Aww.
Oh.
What 6 + 8 is 14?
Yes.
So 1 whole thunder damage, 1 spirit shroud damage, and 8 rapier damage.
8 rapier. Doesn't it also do extra damage?
Oh baby, you're so
Yeah.
right. Well, I guess I rolled through the app. That's 4 cold damage.
Okay, so it was what? 14 plus 4, so 18 total.
18.
Nice.
And I mean, if he's still standing, I'm gonna non-lethally swipe at him again.
Yeah, he's still standing.
This is just a regular melee attack because I can only do 1 cantrip.
Mhm.
You know what? Fuck you, inspiration.
There you go.
Yeah, okay, so I rolled a 1 and a 3
Mm-hmm.
for a total of 11.
11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah. This is
That
so stupid! Action surge!
Everyone, no, like let the Keisha do their thing. It's going to be very cool.
Does action surge give me 1 extra attack?
I think it's just you just get an extra action, so 2 attacks.
Cool! I mean, I'm just gonna swipe normally at him twice. Okay, I think those hit. I rolled an 18 and a 14, each +8.
Those hit.
Okay. It's Spirit Shroud D8, Rapier D8, plus a D6 for cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'll figure it out one day. Okay. That's 3 Spirit Shroud damage, 5 Rapier damage, 5 cold damage, and 4 piercing damage.
Okay, just add all of it up together into like a soup, please. Because he's
Yeah,
not resistant to any of this.
It's not resonating in my head is the problem. 4 plus...
Could you make that a broth?
17.
17
I
on
think.
the first hit?
Yeah. I forgot I was attacking twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be, 18.
And 18 on the second hit. Damn.
I'm rolling very average, which is the funny part.
They are both on like the last limb. As you run up to this guy and essentially like eviscerate him, he is like trembling, holding this crossbow. Give me an intimidation check.
Oh, I would love to do that. 22.
22 drops the crossbow, gets on his knees, and just goes, "I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm really fucking sorry. Okay? Like, no one said that the little green one was gonna have company with him. Okay? We didn't mean anything. We didn't know you guys were like a fucking thing."
Acacia's just gonna, put her rapier pointed at his chin. Okay, we're just gonna sit here until your friend's finished.
What? Please, just let us go. We're never gonna bother you again. We're never gonna bother her again. We won't even look at you. We won't even breathe the same air. We'll be on different levels all the time. Could you just please let us go?
I don't think that's up to me, actually. And Acacia's gonna look over at the rest of the group.
Kane, you are up.
Hey, put that Cuthbert down. And then he's... take this, right, and then cast banishment on the crossbow guy.
Oh my fucking god.
I need them to make a charisma saving throw, DC 15.
Jesus Christ! Charisma saving. That is a 13.
They fail, and their whole body just almost implodes into a small vortex, and they vanish. And then Kane, wide-eyed, will go, sorry, I thought that was whole person. Fuck.
I love
And
the
that'll be
idea
Kane's turn.
that like he maybe mispronounced the spell.
Wow, that
I-
was so cool.
I am petitioning Kane to get him inspiration for that.
Yeah,
Kane should get drunk
alright. Yeah.
every day.
Yippee!
I am petitioning you to get inspiration.
I
That
gave
was
it to
fucking
him. I
amazing.
fucking cried. There's tears in my eyes. Oh my god. This shit killed me. Holy
That was iconic,
Oh my
actually.
God.
Jesus. The guy next to you, Acacia, like screams.
Can I
Owain.
just make an Arcana check to see if I know what that does?
Yeah, go for it. Owain, you're up.
Oh god. I didn't know I was
19.
part of this.
I said roll initiative.
I thought it was a joke.
Oh,
No.
you actually don't fight.
Unless you want to be
I
on
thought-
the
yeah.
sidelines with Lazar, just kind of watching all
I'm
this
hiding in the
happen.
bathroom.
That's fair.
You just hear Lazar
Owain went to the
go,
bathroom.
"Hey man, can you like hurry up in there? I'm kind of waiting my turn, and it smells really bad out here." Also, Kane, I think, just disappeared someone to the shadow realm. Knock, 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 knock.
I'm assuming
Wait,
with a
we are in the
19 I know
shadow
what
realm.
it is.
What'd you get for Arcana?
19.
Yeah, you know exactly what that spell is.
Acacia's gonna shout at Lazar, "It's just banishment, he'll be back!"
The guy that's like next to you is like screaming and crying, just going like, "Please, please don't sell me to hell, please. I don't want to go to hell, please, please. We will leave you alone. Please, we'll tell you everything. I just want to see my family again."
Yeah, you'll tell us everything and then you can go.
Please.
And you'll get money back.
He's crying on the floor.
Yeah, I was like, after like, yeah, I was crying, like, oh, mercy would be a shame. I was looking forward to consuming their flesh.
No, information's good.
Please don't let me eat it. Please don't let him eat me. I don't want to be.
I'm gonna like go to their arm, just like kind of stroke it, like I'm examining product.
Oh my.
So, what did you mean by the green one?
I walk out. And
Well, you know, some of your old buddies, they said to kind of like keep an eye out for you. I didn't know what they meant by that. They just said little green goblin with an arm missing, and that was, I don't know, it was like a group of people.
What buddies?
That's where I'll take a break. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I have to piss.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Okay, recording going. What did you roll for initiative, June?
Yeah.
I didn't ever actually roll it.
Okay, well, like.
Wait, no, I got it. I could do it. I could do it 2 seconds. Yeah.
One,
You were like, can I get
two.
my
Eight.
turn again?
You can do it.
It was an 8. It was an 8. I'm
If
last
you
in
guys
turn.
wanna, if you guys wanna like end initiative here, like, I am just like I could just end it and then like you can do whatever you want. If you guys are like satisfied with like the conclusion, unless you want to beat their asses some more, that's also fine.
I have
No,
questions before we beat his ass
Yeah.
some more.
Yeah, no, he's firmly just like on the ground wailing. So, and then if you're exiting out of initiative, then the woman that Kane banished just kind of like returns and just kind of like stares like at this like 1,000-yard stare and just kind of like hollowly just says, "Huh? Where was? I saw a younger version of myself begging me to stop. Where did you send me?"
Where you belong.
What?
You'll figure out more, yeah.
What would you like to do, June?
Can I Arcana check if the bolt that was shot at Zamiri is like magic? Some sort of
Yes.
magic? I just lost the d20 I had in my hand. I found it.
No!
15.
15. It is magical. It is an enchanted crossbow bolt.
Can I cast? Is this gonna work how I want it to? Can I cast Dispel Magic on it?
What level?
3rd.
3rd? Okay. You kind of like place your hand onto the kind of like crossbow bolt stuck in like Zamiri a little bit, and Zamiri, you notice like the ice shards slowly begin to kind of like melt into your skin, and this like deep sense of coldness slowly retreating as the enchantment is dispelled.
Yippee.
Yeah, Zamiri like closes her eyes and just like does like a look of relaxation on them. And it turned away. Thank you.
Of course.
And then pat their shoulder.
Yikes.
How tall
were
is
we
Zamiri?
What's Owen saying?
Oh. That was a poor question. Don't worry, I'll text it in the chat.
Okay.
Yikes, I didn't know we were on a no-kill order. I say that loud enough for the party to hear.
I did not hear you.
Yikes, I didn't know we were on a no-kill order.
Eh.
It doesn't matter.
So,
What?
You see the purple-haired woman kind of like slowly put her blade away, walk over, grab her coin purse, just like check to make sure all the money is there, and then kind of like puts it away. Just like walks over to you, Acacia, and just goes, "I've never seen a surfacer fight like that. What is your name?"
I'm Acacia. And you?
She presents her hand. Hespera.
Howard, can you type that, please?
Yeah. She kind of looks around the group. You're all very talented fighters. She looks over at Zamiri. I appreciate the, the help getting rid of all of this.
You're welcome.
Seems like you have some unfinished business with these guys. I'll leave you to it. And then looks over at Acacia once more. It would be fun to see you again, though.
That would be nice.
Waves goodbye and then leaves the tavern. You notice the dwarf from behind the counter slowly just kind of like rise up, notices that the woman is gone, and just goes, "Shit! She left without paying her tab again. Huh. What am I gonna do with her? Oh my! There's a dead body on the floor. I'm gonna take my 15." And she like goes back under the counter.
So, you said that you had some friends ask you to keep an eye out for a goblin with one arm?
Hold on. Alice is like breaking up.
Penis.
And we're back. Hopefully, Telegram. We moved to Slack. It's just a corporate account now. All right. Yes. So, Hespera leaves, and you are left with the two, the woman who has now retracted her spider-like features, and the sobbing man on the floor.
So, Acacia's going to look at the sobbing man on the floor. You said that someone told you to keep a lookout for our friend.
Just to, tell them if we see anything, that's all. We weren't gonna even touch you.
Yes, I understand. You're gonna take us to them.
What? Oh, come on now. I mean, we were in a bar. Some guy got up on a table, started shouting about like this little green man that he hates. Was like, if you guys see him out there, tell me and I'll kill him myself, and I'll give you 100 gold for it or something. And then he just kind of got down from the table, and then somebody else got up on the table and started pissing everywhere. So it wasn't exactly like a, it wasn't like a super like memorable like thing. I don't know. Like the guy was a human, so I don't know, kind of stood out. But we have some humans around here. Was wearing kind of like light armor, maybe just clothes. I don't know. Had like a big axe over his back.
So if you wanted that 100 gold, how would you find him?
Probably just I don't know. Maybe go back to that same bar or something. I don't know.
Great, you're gonna take us there.
Oh man, we're really in it now. He just kind of like gets up. All right, come this way, I guess. But you'll let us go afterward, right?
I don't see a reason not to, as long as you're not lying to us.
Okay, it was in the entertainment district, the Spike Geode.
What?
It's a nice it's a nice place. It's got atmosphere. He kind of like leads you further back up. The streets become more crowded as you get into the more kind of like residential areas, and you do see some restaurants. Kind of like almost rush hour at this point. You see a lot of people returning home from whichever job they chose to do. You notice a lot of like the crystal caves are full of longer spanned races, seemingly mining for precious metals or minerals. You notice a lot of kind of like hardier races returning from the deeper levels, what seems to be like militaristic protection from various monsters. And you kind of like get mixed in with the crowd a little bit. This man leads you to a nicer looking tavern than, well, anything's nicer looking. But it's built kind of like into the mountain almost, and it's like a 2-story tavern. You kind of have to climb up like a couple of stairs, all interspersed with like various rocks and geodes. There's like various kind of like stalactite spikes coming out of like the roof and the various walls of the tavern itself. And there's a little kind of like roof outlook up at the top almost. Pleasant yet unfamiliar music comes from within. These are instruments you haven't really heard on the surface before. This almost just kind of like very intense, kind of like electric almost sounding metal, like stringed instrument, but in a very like kind of like a slow, almost like tempo. Crowded, especially now, but the man leads you inside this kind of like bar. All of you give me either perception or investigation checks to try and locate this person that he's talking about. He gives you like a vague description, bald, with like white tattoos all over his scalp, and a long scar kind of like leading up and around from his chin to his nose, and just cold eyes.
19.
I did investigation for the record.
Okay.
I did perception.
I did perception as well.
Is this guy still with us?
Yeah.
Acacia's gonna take one singular gold piece out of her pocket. She's gonna put it in his hand. Go get yourself a drink and pick better targets to pickpocket in the future.
Yep. Just kind of like waves over to his companion, and they both just like go sit down and like lick their wounds. Acacia, Owain, and Zamiri, you notice the man that he was referring to surrounded with a group of people, all heavily armored.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, Scraps.
Yeah.
Do you happen to recognize that man?
Stares intensely.
You do?
I do. Yeah.
Acacia's gonna look at Zero. Is it on site?
How many people are like around him?
8.
Oh my goodness.
8? Oh yeah, I think it's on site.
Wait, the moment I say yeah and I recognize, I'm gonna try to go up to them. Hi.
I will. Seeing Scraps move up, I'm going to use a bonus action to fade into the background. I'm rolling stealth.
Okay, go ahead. As you walk over and say hi, this man kind of like casually leaning against a couch just like perks up a little bit and then leans in, and then you see him just kind of like squint a little bit and just go, "Scraps? Is that you?"
Yeah.
Man, I never thought I'd see you again. And just kind of like picks you up and gives you like a very like rough hug, and then just kind of like hoists you up onto like his shoulder and just goes, "Everybody, Scraps is alive!" And you notice like a chorus of like cheers and uproars and people just kind of like roughly just kind of like handling you. Somebody shoves like a mug of beer into your hand, and they just kind of like begin to kind of like pick at like your metallic arm, just kind of going like, "Oh, this is new. Where have you been? Oh my god. What? I never thought I'd see you again. I thought you got eaten by that owl bear.
No, he's fine. Hello.
Oh, man. You know what this means, right? We're getting the old band back together.
Oh, we are.
Yeah. Oh, man. We've been thinking. There's this tournament. You know, in that fuck off church thing. And if you win, you get like a fucking boon from a god. We were thinking we might just, might as well. And since we got you with us back, it's gonna be a piece of cake.
Sorry to interrupt, but he's already spoken for.
What do you think, Scraps? I mean, like, all of us fighting together once again?
I'm with my new friends, and I said I would help them.
And he, like, just, like, now pays attention to Acacia. Listen, sweetheart, he's kind of our, guy. I'm glad that you were, taking care of him and everything, but,
Alec.
But we appreciate that, of course. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Above table, guys, are we on site?
I was gonna look at Zero and ask if we should approach with them.
Acacia's
If you
gonna
want
lean.
to.
It's like breaking up for me again. Hold on.
Too.
Yeah, it's getting bad.
Discord be like,
Fuck!
hey Cameron,
Yeah.
how would you like to have dragon's breath for a minute?
That would go so hard. Although I don't know, like if we attack them, Scraps is gonna go like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
I think the deal is we're gonna have to fight them in the tournament.
Yeah.
You guys can fight
I feel
them
like that's what
wherever
it's.
you want.
Okay, anyone? Start
The
now.
world is our oyster.
If you guys want to fight them here, you can fight them here. I'm just saying.
Stop polluting the water. Stop polluting the water.
You guys should totally fight them here.
Oh my god.
The way DM's telling us that we should not do it here.
I'm not saying anything. You guys can fight them wherever you want. You can follow them home.
You're polluting the water.
I'm not. I'm really not. I don't want you guys to overthink this. If it's on site, it's on site.
I don't think it's on
We're,
site.
we're in like a better part of the area. There's probably like guards who would intervene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're gonna be the like antagonists or the aggressors.
We're the protagonists.
Yeah.
Guys, we're the villains.
You
I mean,
do
we
you
kind
mean
of
the
are
instigator?
Guys,
Do you
are
mean
we
the
the bad guys?
instigators?
So funny.
Acacia's gonna look him dead in the eye. Talk down to me again. I dare you. Find out.
The man gets up and kind of like gets really close to you and begins to kind of like actively look down on you. You want to settle this outside?
Whoa.
No,
I'm on
Scraps.
the shoulder, right?
No one's gonna disrespect. No one's gonna disrespect me. No one's gonna disrespect you like that.
Oh, really? Because I thought the disrespectful thing was leaving him to fight an owl bear on his own while you ran like a dog with your tail between your legs.
Oh, you were there then. Listen, don't speak on things you don't even remember. We're the ones that had his back. You've just met him.
I wouldn't say we just met him. We've been friends for quite a minute now. He's gonna like stand next to Acacia.
You see like two more of the guys like begin to get up like behind him. Yeah?
Oh, that's cute. You need your little backup. Pathetic.
At least my backup isn't an old man.
Hey, wow, okay. Not an old man.
You notice
Hey.
a few like people in the tavern begin to kind of like look at you guys.
Oh.
Really quick, I am going to link myself to Kane, Acacia, and Zero. And all they're going to hear in their heads is, "Not now. We're in their den on their terms. Follow the
Oh,
bird
I'm
back
not
to
gonna
the
start
nest.
anything. He gets to swing the first punch.
Do not start in their den. Follow the nerd.
If that thing
Follow the-
happened,
Oh my god, his mental voice is so...
drunk!
He's doing- Follow the bird
In
back
his
to
fucking head, he has
I'm going to like after them, like they're gonna like approach, and then I'm gonna ask them. And you said you were going to attend the tournament,
Yeah.
so I assume you're going to be among the combatants.
Of course we are. The trapdoor tournament, right? Yeah. That's what it was.
What do they say?
The trapdoor tournament.
The recluse tournament.
That's what I said.
I'm not getting gaslit by dicks. All right. And then I'm gonna say, we don't. At this moment, we do not seek any hostilities. If anything should happen, let it be done during the tournament.
Give me a persuasion check.
Give you persuasion check, you say.
Mm-hmm.
They're killing me. Yeah, why not? Oh, I don't know, man. Nope. Out of 6. You know,
Six?
persuasion.
The guy
I
gets
think I don't know, man.
the guy gets a little bit closer to Acacia and just goes, I mean, why wait, right?
We shouldn't fight.
No, Scraps? You're gonna take the disrespect?
I'm not being disrespected.
I am. You gonna let me be disrespected?
Well, they're my friends, and you're not being really nice to them.
What'd you say?
You're not being nice to my friends.
Aren't we your friends? Listen, if you want us to back off, we'll back off. You know?
For real life?
Yeah! Listen, you are a valued member of our team.
I am.
Of course! Why do you think we put out a fucking bounty to make sure that you're all found? We heard rumor that you were around.
That's funny because we heard you wanted to kill him.
Kill him?
Yeah, we heard you put on 100 gold bounty saying next time you saw him you wanted to kill him. 100 gold for whoever brought him.
I wanted him to kill it! And he, like, chugs a beer and then hands one to Scraps.
Alec, may I please insight check that?
Go ahead.
I would like to advise well.
Go
I
ahead.
rolled at 12.
A 12?
Oh wait, yeah, me too.
Yes. You may as well.
A liquid bread.
Fuck.
Yeah, currently Scraps has my flask.
8 insight.
I have
And
two
what did
liquid
Samiri
bread.
get?
12.
All of you can very easily tell that he's lying.
Oh,
okay.
lying doesn't suit you, idiot.
Wait, it was what, an insight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I got you. Hacha! Oh my goodness!
Oh
Let's
god.
go!
Scraps, I'm so fucking proud of you.
Now here's a question. Would Scraps know that he's lying, or would Scraps want to believe him?
Scraps didn't want to believe him.
There you go.
I just wanted to feel included. Not a character, that's me yelling.
Yeah, he didn't want to kill you, Scraps. He just wanted you to join in on the festivities again. He missed you.
Oh, but you were gone for so long.
Yeah, 'cause we ended up in the Underdark.
Oh. Okay.
Where were you?
I was waiting for you guys. Where?
Oh, on the
this is happening.
surface? That explains
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
Can Kane walk up?
Yeah, Kane, you walk up. Ah,
Kane will walk
great.
up
Another freak.
and
Hmm.
just kind of kneel down to Scraps' level. I'll say they've gotten a bit more of their control of their tongue.
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
go, Scraps.
Hmm.
I need you to know. With every word this man utters, is another spark in the flame that will blast him to kingdom come. But I'm telling you now, you have been given the opportunity to gain freedom. You can make the choice that you want to make. You give me the word. I'll be behind you, and whatever decision you make, you don't have to listen to anyone else here, just you. What would you like to do?
And that's where we'll leave the session.
Wait, what?
That's
What?
That's where we'll leave off the session.
Oh.